Good morning, folks, from the nature reserve, and it's Wednesday, day 3 of what should we call it? Weird sunrise week. Sunrise is in about 5 minutes, and I have no idea whether it's going to be a good one or a bad one or a average one, because the app couldn't retrieve the data. I've got a feeling it gives you the right forecast a few times and then it wants you pay for it. I don't know, but we're out anyway because I was up. Well, I was up in time to be up on Sunset Hill for sunrise, but then I nodded off, didn't I? Woke up and I'm like, I'm gonna get some good shots this week no matter what, and this is the only time of the day you can be out and it's nice, you know. Again, time is, bear with me, time is exactly 4:45, which is exactly sunrise time. And I don't know what the temperature is, but you know, shorts and t-shirt again. Love it, love it. Bit gutted I nodded off because yeah, I wanted to be on top of that hill right now, but yeah, these things happen. So I'll show you what we've got. It's looking bloody good. Sorry for swearing, but it really is looking like a good one. So I think I'm going to find somewhere that's decent for a drone takeoff. Just send the drone up and see what we can get with the drone. We'll climb Sunset Hill because we'll get, this might be a good morning go behind Chatley Whitfield, you know. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. In fact, that's a brilliant idea. Right, that's the plan. Whether I have a quick stop off on the way to send the drone up, I don't know, because that would be killing time. I mean, after what happened the first time I went last week, to Chatley Whitfield in time for sunrise, I had a good half an hour. So sunrise now, and I've easily got half an hour. I think I'm just going to have a gentle walk. So unless I see something spectacular or something interesting happens, I will bring you back behind Chatley Whitfield. So I've changed my mind again, and firstly I need to say, I said it was Wednesday. It's Thursday, thankfully. But also, sadly, we've only got one more day left of this crazy weather. But Saturday means the temperatures are more like camping temperatures. But yeah, because of that glow, and I'm 1.5 to 2 minutes away from Sunset Hill, I'm going to climb it. See if people go up there for sunrise, see if you can see sunrise from up there at this time. Just answer a few questions for me, and then we've still got time to go around the back of Chatley Whitfield. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath, but yeah, I'm trying to just get on with it this morning, and I've got a very dry mouth. You know, when you have a coffee and you don't have a drink after, you got that dry mouth syndrome. Yeah, I've got that. The worst thing is I've got about 8 bottles of electrolyte drinks at home, so never mind. I could murder myself for not bringing a drink. Spitting feathers right now. I'm an idiot, but a couple of things to tell you. I've been featured on somebody else's YouTube channel, an actual drone channel, in something like Landscape Hour, Sunday's Landscape Hour, something like that. I couldn't believe it. And then after he said, go over to Pete's channel, give him a like, give him a subscribe, give him some love. And I mean, I don't watch my subscriber count, but I did have a quick look, and yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up. I am a lot close. Well, no, I am over a quarter of the way to that magic 1,000. Though you don't need 1,000 to make money off YouTube. I'm not sure of the ins and outs of it. All I know is, for now, I've just got to be consistent. So what I'm going to do with all these videos is I'll just fit them into one. The heatwave week and my sunrise adventures, something like that. Yeah, but it was lovely, because I don't consider myself a good drone flyer yet. I'm getting better, but I've got a lot to learn, and I mean a lot. So yeah, to be featured on an actual drone channel, that guy I think he had about 1.5k subscribers, so not bad himself. So, and yeah, some of them did come over, so kudos to him, thank you. Anyway, I've got a steep hill to climb, so see you up there. Well folks, at 60 meters altitude, the sun has well and truly risen. Just as I saw it, it's gone behind these trees. Trust me though, it's there. Right, that means tomorrow, no matter what, we're up here for sunrise, and we need to be here for a good 15 minutes before. So yeah, it's all good information. That's how I'm looking at it anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do a little drone flight, because it's just, there's no wind, there's nobody up here. There's nothing my drone can hit. It's a dream. Sorry for having you down there. It's a dream place to fly a drone. So yeah, I can't not have a little drone flight. We'll get over the colliery and just yeah, have a little plan. So, clear throat. So I got my flight in. Wasn't a sunrise flight. It was I want to capture every single inch of this, of Whitfield Valley Country Park and Spur Green Nature Reserve with the drone. And it was a good chance to capture a part where there's often people. I mean, there's 2 fishing pools there, so I could have still disturbed them. Oh yeah, I'm walking down the steps of doom. But good flight, quite a long one, but bit of a reception interference which surprised me. Thought I'd be able to get a bit further. I mean, it didn't stop me flying or anything, but I thought I'd be able to get, I don't know, a good 400 metres, 500 metres further before I got that warning. But still, there's a lot of electricity cables around here. I think there is a power station actually, so that could have been playing havoc with it. I don't know. But right, successful flight, enjoyed that. It's just a dream flying from up here. Problem is, in the day, there's always someone up here, and even at sunset, people come up here for sunset. So I'm gonna come up here for sunset, and we will get to capture it. We've done it every year for the last, I don't know, 6-7 years, so we're going to do it this year. And you've just got to be patient, people. They're here when you get here, you think they're not going to go, and then they bugger off. So yeah, get up here a good half an hour before sunset and hang around and hope. and if they do stay, maybe just take the drone off anyway. Not breaking any laws. Right, anyway, rambling. Next job, get behind there. And I will see you there. First thing, being naughty. The fence is there. But what I am doing is I'm taking a new path. I just looked up to my left and I saw what looked like, well, it's definitely not a proper path, but people have come this way quite a few times. I just hope it doesn't bring me out where these railings end, because if it does, my God, I'm in for a right scramble. Or it might even be easier, go back, we'll see. But you know me, I'm all about new things. It's adventure, it's exploring, isn't it? That guy who featured me on his YouTube channel, it was a Chatley Whitfield flight, and he was talking about, he's obviously an FPV flyer. That's a first person view. I'm pretty sure you all know that. He wanted to do some FPV flying in there. But yeah, good luck getting in here, buddy. I wouldn't even try. I've got a feeling this is going to bring me out where I don't want it to bring me out. And I've just already cut my leg. Right, I'll let you know how we get on. So guys, just before I put you in my rucksack, which I've not had to do once, you know, I just walk out the house with the camera and just, that's it. I've got to get down there. I don't know if it looks as bad on camera as it does from up here. Well, basically I'm going to have to hold on to these all the way down, but it is going to save me time. Well, it will if I stop rambling, so let's get it done. I'll see you down there, hopefully, in one piece. I'm not joking, guys. That was actually fun. That was like a bit like scrambling on a mountain, or as close as you can get to. I actually really enjoyed that. There was, because of them railings, there was no element of danger. And look at this, so obviously we've got the sun. And this is kind of how it was when I had to leave because I'd run out of drone battery. Whereas this time I've got a good amount of drone battery, plenty of drone battery in fact. And the place is looking proper golden. Right, I'm going to set up in my usual spot, I think, and yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. But this is mainly about just getting the right, just getting some shots, photos, a few little videos. Nothing dramatic, because as you know, if I do have any issues over there, they don't give drones back. So I'd rather play it safe, but yeah, get some pictures and some videos while it's glowing, literally glowing. So timed it right. Yeah, it's all good.
Point updated.
So friends, sounds like we've got enough satellites. 17, 19, that's plenty. We're all ready. Sun is shining. I think this is as good as it gets at this time of year. I think the one I saw when I was driving to work that day in December, I think that was, yeah, and you do get more spectacular, yeah. I've thought about that, and a lot of the spectacular sunrises, sunsets I've seen, and sunrises for that matter, have been in the colder months. But we're here now, so let's get her in the air and let's do the best we can.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Home point updated. Just check what my auto return to home, 80 metres. That's way higher than anything around here. That'll do me. Compass normal, IMU normal. I checked the battery earlier. All good. That's I know what I'm going to do. Put her in Senny. She's a she, guys. I haven't named her yet, but she's definitely a she. Anyway, I'll bring you guys back later. So now, about my mic's gone off, was it? Okay, you're hearing me through the mic. I is not happy. SD card's full. I'm gonna see if I can wipe some stuff off it because I've still got some battery power to get some photos. Got some great video. Best video I've ever got from here. And then SD card full. I've got one at home with 128 gigabytes. Just waiting, just doing nothing. How do I... Can you not get into it to empty it? I've never had this happen before, guys, so... Doesn't look like you can... SD card full, yes I know, SD card. I'm not formatting it because I've got some video from this morning. Oh, I tell you what. And I've got a fly. I cut myself the other day and I've got a fly trying to eat where I cut myself, so that's not good neither. No, I'm not formatting, no. I just want access to me library. That's all I want. I think the only way I could do this is by formatting, and I've got some great footage. But assuming we have another weather day like this week, tomorrow, let me just turn these things off. Yeah, assuming tomorrow is a repeat before, well, today is supposed to be the hottest day of the week, and tomorrow is supposed to be even hotter, and then Saturday it's dropping down. So today's going to be about 32, 33, tomorrow 34, possibly 35, who knows, and then Saturday it's dropping down into the low 20s, something like that. Ideal wild camping weather. Trust me, I've already thought that, and I'm already planning where we can go. So yeah, aircraft storage full. Shooting will be in low quality. Screenshots and screen recordings will be saved to mobile device. Oh yeah, I could always do some, take some photos with all the display on the screen. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. These things happen. What can you do? Put a bigger micro SD card in, that's what you can do. Or carry one with you. There's lots of things you can do. So, there is one last thing I want to say. As I said, I met Alan, the admin, whatever you call him, the guy in charge of the Facebook group for this place. Now, I don't want to be recognised as the video, because everybody else, it is just a photography page, but I think judging by the comments on my Facebook, I think people really do enjoy my videos, so I think they don't mind the odd video, but I don't want to be recognised. So these early morning videos are helpful, let's just say that. Right, I'm going to have to go. So the other day I went on a bit of a recce, see how far I could get on my scooter, and it did rather better than I anticipated. And I was just thinking then I could easily get my scooter up Sunset Hill or the spoil heap or whatever you want to call it. That's how Chatley Whitfield are looking. Probably a little bit late actually for the really golden stuff, but I honestly think that's in winter anyway. But doesn't mean we're not going to have a go tomorrow. But I was thinking I could get up tomorrow like I've done all week. But instead of walking, even though I've said I'm going to be walking everywhere, which I am doing, I've even gone and got myself a Samsung smartwatch. God, they're smart, aren't they? Wow, blown away by it, how smart they are. You don't call them smartwatches for nothing, do they? Samsung one, because I'm a Android all the way. But anyway, yeah, I was just thinking I could, instead of walking, just for a one-off, could come here. Because like I say, I've got my scooter up way worse things than Sunset Hill. So I could get up Sunset Hill for sunrise, and capture the actual moment. Then we could get over here, probably because I took that shortcut, probably in a similar time, probably a bit quicker. Actually, the speed I'd be able to go down Sunset Hill, yeah, definitely quicker. And then we could capture here, glowing, and then we could go over to Knipersley Pool. But there's nothing. Knipersley Pool is more of a sunset place, so it's not really a great idea. So just a thought. But yeah, bit gutted. Lesson learned. It wasn't a massive card in there. I think it was only a 50 whatever, 56 gigabytes, something like that. The ironic thing is, when I take off what I've recorded this morning, I can format the whole card because there's nothing else on there I need. Everything else, all the Avery stuff that's on YouTube, all the other stuff is being posted on the various socials that I use. So it's getting formatted once I've taken off what I have recorded today. And I have got some decent stuff. I just didn't get the photos, basically. I got my videos, and then I was just thinking, right, it's time to take some photos, and that's when the You Were Out of Space came up. So yeah, lesson learned, especially when you've got an empty 128 card at home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to format this and then stick the 128 in, and then just carry the 56 one around with me as a spare for the drone. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I run out of battery many a time. Oh, there you go, my watch is vibrating. I had to turn off the noises, crikey, because I'm in a few WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups. It's like, I'm like, bloody shut up. So yeah, take some learning as well, them smartwatches. But yeah, I'm glad I've got it. I really am. I'm impressed. Right, I will bring you back. I did notice that some. That was weird. Front camera on this suddenly went dead, so I couldn't see myself. I mean, I can only see a tiny bit of myself now, but I know I'm in the centre of the frame. So that's another setting I need to look at on this camera. But one thing I did notice, even though it's a sunset place, I noticed there was no fishermen on at least one side of the lake. So I can let this guy go. He soon shut off. You live round here, you're not just a what's the word? You're not just a number. You're high up. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, I noticed there was no fishermen on one side of the lake. So I'm going to try go back the other way and capture a little bit of the fishing lake. And we might even get a bit of wildlife, though I'll have to do that on my phone, because after meeting Alan, I did say, and I will make sure that piece gets put on this whole week's video that I'll do. But I met the guy who runs the Ford Green Nature Reserve Facebook group. Chatted to him for years online on Facebook, but I met him in person yesterday, and he's an old fella, but he knows his stuff and he knows his birds, I tell you. Lovely man. He made me day actually. So I'd put a little video together just for him and posted it. It's a private group. But yeah, I posted it just for him and the members in the group. So anyway, yeah, stop talking for a bit and I'll bring you back. If I see you, it's interesting. Or if not, at the fishing pool. See you there. Okay folks, so we've reached the part. Sunset Hill is behind me and we're going down to the fishing pool. Now there is a fisherman or fisher person on the opposite side of the lake to the one that we'll walk past. So I'm not going to be able to do, well, I'm not going to do any cinematic stuff. What I will do though is I'll send my drone up at some point, probably in the day, from, I don't know, 40 metres away, get some drone footage, zoom in, so I don't have to come down low and annoy him and do it that way. But yesterday, well, I'll show you. Yeah, rather than just keeping you on right now, I'll show you in a minute. I was just thinking the light looks bad, but I'd got my sunglasses on, so I'm going to zoom in a wee bit. But yesterday, this side of the lake, you couldn't find it. There wasn't a spot to fish. I think there's just one fisherman. Just take you back out. So yeah, there's some monster fish in here. That was a duck, but I imagine if you sat here with your fishing gear, you see a fair few jumpers. And I am gonna fish the tiny pool. We'll look to do that on a not so good weekend. This is a good peg. I'd never fish this lake, even though I could. Because like I say, I've got my rod licence now, so, and this is free to fish, which is great because, like I say, there is some monsters in here. But yeah, definitely a good peg, that one. But yeah, yesterday all these were taken. This is where they normally come. You'll see why. And it's a shame. They have fires here, which, as you can imagine, I don't agree with. This is the best peg on this side because, well, just look how you've got some nice flat ground and easy access to the water, and it's quite deep. So if you have got a big carp on the line or tench, to be honest, all I know that's in here is carp. And I love tench. Now tench, they don't grow massive, 7 pound, maybe 8. Another peg there, that was taken yesterday. Another one here. Weird how yesterday, and then another there. They were all taken yesterday and not a single one today. But yeah, I love tench because a 3 pound tench will give you a similar fight as a 10 pound carp. They are fighters, they are just muscle, and they are a beautiful fish if you land one. I'll never forget one day when I was a kid. I was a bit grumpy, I don't know why. Maybe all my mates couldn't play out that day. Well, I wasn't a kid, I was a young teenager, I think. And Mum and Dad said to me, "Why don't you go fishing? You've got some maggots." I'm like, that's never happened before. Why does this front screen keep going off? Interesting. Something else to look into when I get home. In the end, they talked me into going fishing at what we call Dead Man's Pool. It's somewhere that's, I think it's unfishable now, sadly. And another reason I didn't want to go is all I had was white maggots, because you can get all different colours, red, yellow, orange, pinkies, casters, all sorts, and white are often the least favourite. but all I had was white. I had a load of them. Anyway, I went, and I had one of the best 3 or 4 hours probably. No, it'd be 2 or 3 back then. Best 2 or 3 hours fishing ever. I had 3 tench, and they were all between 3 and 4 pound. But they fought. I spent most of them hours just fighting them fish. I landed all 3, which is that's better. I landed all 3, which was a bit of a miracle really, because I always use barbless hooks. And I've been told now that everybody has to use barbless hooks, which is great news for the fish anyway, and in my opinion, it's just great news. I've always used barbless, but the problem with barbless is fish can get off the hook, and they're pretty damn good at doing it. But yeah, that day I got lucky. I landed all 3, and one of them was. It was just beautiful. Me talking about beautiful fish, reminiscing, happy days. Right, I think we're done. There's nothing you haven't seen. So that was Thursday. Got some good drone footage for my bigger project, the one on the nature reserve in Whitfield Country Park. I covered some drone ground, so I got that done, and I also got some relatively good drone footage of Charlie Whitfield too. Just didn't get me photos, and it's just always nice being out at this time, especially on a day when this afternoon you'll only have to walk to your local shop and you'll be covered in sweat. So yeah, I've got no issues being up at this time. In fact, I love it. Best time of the day. So with that, unless I see anything, and we're not going past the main lake, because I know now where the kingfishers are, and other birds to look out for, and I know how to bring the parakeets towards me, so that's something else I'll be doing. But that's for a different day. Like I say, there's nothing you haven't seen down this path. So yeah, thanks for watching Thursday's edition. Wasn't quite as successful as I hoped, but it wasn't. It was still successful, and it was still. I've already passed my 8,000 steps, and it's only 6:36. So yeah, I think I'll be at least doubling my step count today, if not more. Right, I will see you all bright and early, and I mean bright and early, tomorrow morning, the final day. And then I'll see you the next day, because we're going wild camping. You can be sick of me. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching as always. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Adios. Goodbye.